The Presbyterian Heritage Center at Montreat opened just a little more than a year ago. It's an educational, entertaining, and enlightening place that seeks to bring alive the history of the Presbyterian and Reformed Church. Its worldwide mission
was a very profound experience for me.
And the special history of this place called Montreat. We have sought to engage the public through traditional techniques, exhibits, interviews with key people.
We had really big conferences here.
A research library, all in an effort to help people understand better their Presbyterian heritage. But we've also used state-of-the-art techniques such as multimedia kiosks to try and reach people of all ages and to reach people beyond just the visitors to Montreat. These techniques include a website that changes weekly and research databases, online electronic flipbooks of important reference materials, multimedia computer kiosks featuring short film segments, movie, and other interactive materials, an orientation theater for longer format movies, and rare film footage. The Presbyterian Heritage Center of Montreat has become a community gathering place, as well as a museum destination. We've attracted more than 5,100 registered visitors over the past 12 months. Compare that to about 2,100 that used to visit the Historical Foundation. Plus, we've reached more than 30,000 people online. But there's a lot about the Presbyterian Heritage Center that the public neither knows nor sees. In the beginning, I was invited to a meeting.
You have been selected to interview for a prestigious position
With the Friends of the Historical Foundation. It was an interesting process.
What makes you think you could be the librarian?
Well, I've read a lot of books.
Don't try to be funny. I don't do funny.
Working at the Heritage Center requires a passion for research and rare discoveries,
That, Hansel, is a masterpiece.
and even a background into the Reformation history, from George Bishop to John Knox.
And what was his heresy? Preaching the Reformed religion, teaching me, John Knox, the wisdom and the glory of God.
To Reverend Peter Marshall.
God opened a door, the door of Columbia Theological Seminary in Decatur, Georgia, where 4 years later he was graduated summa cum laude.
It's most unusual, Peter, for a young minister to begin his career with a choice of calls.
To even obscure miscellany, such as the Reverend Fred Thompson, Presbyterian minister, U.S. Army chaplain, and silent screen star in the 1920s. There's a lighter side to the Presbyterian Heritage Center. You need many skills, including a flair for dramatic visualizations.
You could say that again.
As well as balancing numerous tasks while maintaining your calm. Plus, you have to do a lot of moving and rearranging to keep the center attractive and to rotate the exhibits. And some of the items are fairly large, such as this pump organ, which was with the original Montreat Presbyterian Church from 1907 to 1919.
How many more rooms?
But there are other attractions of the job, such as discovering rare materials. For example, this first report of a letter from the First Presbyterian General Assembly to the new President, George Washington, and his response. Or the 1744 first-person accounts of Gilbert and William Tennant on the first great awakening of religion in America. We have a passionate staff that has been known to react joyfully to such discoveries, albeit somewhat unusually. Most of all, the staff of the Presbyterian Heritage Center tackles new opportunities with a lot of enthusiasm.
I've got an idea.
To sum up the first year, we've made a significant start towards fulfilling our mission.
Pay no attention to that man!